4,500 years ago, humans built cities with engineering modern cities still struggle to match. Uncover the ancient mystery of a civilization that quietly mastered city planning, water management, and daily life long before the modern world existed. More than 4,500 years ago, humans built cities that still surprise modern engineers. These cities existed long before modern technology, written history, or machines. This civilization is known today as the Indus Valley Civilization. It flourished in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. At its peak, it covered an area larger than ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia. Yet for centuries, the world barely knew it existed. The first major discoveries were made in the 1920s. Archaeologists uncovered entire cities buried under sand and soil. Cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa began to emerge. What they found was not primitive at all. These cities were carefully planned from the ground up. Streets were laid out in straight lines, crossing at right angles. This level of planning was rare in the ancient world. Even more surprising was what lay beneath the streets. But the most advanced part of this civilization was hidden beneath the streets. A complex drainage system ran below almost every home. Wastewater flowed through covered brick channels. These drains were cleaned and maintained regularly. Some modern cities still struggle with basic drainage problems, but this was only one part of their engineering skill. Almost every house had access to clean water. Public and private wells were carefully distributed across the city. Some cities had hundreds of wells in a single settlement. Water management was clearly a priority for this civilization. Even their building materials followed strict standards. Bricks were made in standardized sizes across distant cities. This suggests strong coordination and shared knowledge. Yet something important was missing. There were no grand palaces or royal tombs. No clear evidence of kings or powerful rulers has been found. This raises an unusual question. But advanced cities alone do not explain a civilization. Daily life in the Indus Valley was calm and organized. Most homes were built with similar layouts and sizes. This suggests equality among the people. Unlike other civilizations, wealth was not displayed openly. There are no massive temples or royal palaces. No statues of kings or rulers have been found. Power may have been shared rather than controlled. Trade played a key role in their society. Standardized weights were used across cities. This made trade fair and efficient. Standard systems reduced confusion between distant cities. People could exchange goods without constant disputes or control. Indus goods reached distant lands. Archaeological evidence suggests contact with Mesopotamia. This connection linked the Indus Valley to the wider ancient world. Beads and seals have been found far from the Indus region. These objects indicate long-distance movement of materials and ideas. Trade was not limited to nearby settlements alone. Yet, their written language remains a mystery. Short symbols appear repeatedly, but their meaning is still unknown. Without translation, their thoughts remain locked in silence. These symbols appear on seals and pottery. They were likely used for identity, trade, or ownership. But no clear message has ever been fully understood. No long texts have ever been discovered. There are no stories, laws, or royal records preserved. This absence leaves major gaps in their historical narrative. Without readable records, their voices are silent. Archaeologists must rely on ruins, patterns, and materials. The cities speak only through what remains behind. Then something unexpected happened. The organized urban system began to slowly weaken. Change came quietly, without warning or clear explanation. The cities were gradually abandoned. Homes were left behind rather than destroyed. Streets emptied as populations slowly moved away. There is no evidence of invasion or war. No widespread destruction marks the end of these cities. Their decline appears peaceful, but deeply puzzling. No mass graves have been found. One theory points to climate change. Rivers may have shifted their course. Farming would have become difficult. Others suggest repeated flooding weakened the cities. Slow decline replaced sudden collapse. People likely migrated rather than disappeared. Their knowledge may have survived through generations, but the cities themselves were left behind. Thousands of years later, they were forgotten, until archaeology brought them back to light. What we see today is only a fraction of the truth. Much of the civilization remains underground. Every discovery raises new questions. The Indus Valley challenges our ideas of progress. Advanced planning did not require kings or empires. Order was built into daily life itself. Perhaps true advancement is not about power, but about balance, planning, and cooperation. And that may be the greatest mystery the Indus Valley left behind. If you love mysteries like this, subscribe to the Unexplained History.